Hello everyone. Today we are going to interface the sensor MAG3110 with Raspberry Pi using a Python code. Let's take a look at this sensor on controleverything.com first. Now it is a 3-axis digital magnetometer electronic compass. With the output data rates up to 80 Hz and low power and single shot measurement mode. Now, for the code, you can get into the resources section of controleverything.com and you can find the Python code right here. You can also take a look at our GitHub repository, which is the Control Everything community on github.com. You need to search for Control Everything community. And in here, you can search for the sensor 3110. Now, let's understand what do we require to implement the Python code on Raspberry Pi first. For that, we need the SMBus library for Raspberry Pi, and it is not difficult to install it. You can install it using the steps given on this link, and then you can run the code very easily using this command on terminal. Let's take a look at the code. Now, as I have told you, you require the SMBus. So we have imported the SMBus inside our code, and then we have used it in a way that we have written data on the sensor address, which is 0x0E, and inside the sensor on the control register, which is 0x10, we have written 0x01. Now we've written this for the normal mode operation and turning on the active mode. Then we have read 6 bytes of data from 0x01 and which includes the x-axis MSB, x-axis LSB, similarly for y-axis and for z-axis. We have converted the data according to the formula given in the datasheet, and here is the conversion. Now, to output the data on the screen, we use this command. Let's take a look at the hardware and then we will implement this code on this sensor. This is the Raspberry Pi module, and these are the GPIOs over the Raspberry Pi module. And this is the I2C adapter that we use to connect all the I2C sensors to Raspberry Pi. Now the connections using this adapter is pretty easy, and you can find this adapter on controleverything.com. Now to connect the sensor, we require an I2C cable, and here is our sensor, which is MAG3110. Now to connect the I2C adapter and MAG3110, please make sure that the brown cable is connected to the ground of the sensor this way, and similarly to the I2C adapter as well. Now once this is done, you can power up the Raspberry Pi using a micro USB cable. Now let's power up the Raspberry Pi, and we have powered up the Raspberry Pi. And to provide internet connection, we may use a LAN wire, or if required, we may also use a Wi-Fi module. Alright, for the implementation of the code, copy the whole code and then move to terminal, where you need to create a file with .py extension, as I'm doing. Now you need to paste the code and then you need to save it. Alright, like I've told you before, you can use this command to run the code, and this is how you do that. Now, as you can see, the magnetic field in X, Y and Z direction, if I put the magnet on the sensor and run the code again, the magnetic field in all 3 directions changes. Similarly, if I change the direction of the magnet, it changes again. Alright, now that you have interfaced MAG3110 with Raspberry Pi, let me tell you how you can use this sensor. Now, as a broad classification in applications, you can use it as an e-compass, which is the electronic compass, or for location-based services. While as applications like rugged target markets, you can use it in smartphones, personal navigation devices, robotics, UAVs, speed sensing, current sensing, and wristwatches. Now, if you have any kinds of doubts, you can contact us on our controleverything.com page, and you can even leave your comments in the community section of controleverything.com. For more videos and blogs, you can check out our page on hackster.io and on instructables.com. And please don't forget to subscribe to us on youtube.com. And thanks for watching.